Hi there, this is Loy from loymachedo.com and whoisloymachedo.com. The time right now is 10:31 in the evening. The date is 14th of May 2014. I just want to read out the article that has come in the Express newspaper of the Gulf News. Now, for those of you not aware, Gulf News is the #1 newspaper in the Gulf, in the UAE. It is one of the oldest. It is one of the oldest papers, and it has one of the largest publications. And they published this article. I'll read it out to you. It's in the Express News. The title is "Blogger Urges Parents, Schools to Stop Pressurizing Students." YouTube message urges parents, school to stop pressurizing students goes viral. Okay, by Anjana Kumar, staff reporter. It was published around 6 in the evening, May 14, 2014. So this is what the image is by Atiq-ur-Rahman of the Express, and below my photograph it says "Appeal blogger Loy Machedo posing for picture at his Sharjah home." Now this is what it says: Sharjah. Against the backdrop of Abhimanyu's suicide, a passionate YouTube message urging parents not to exert academic pressure on students has gone viral. Posted by Sharjah blogger Loy Machedo, the video titled "Indian Student Found Dead on CBSE Exam Day" has struck a chord with the student community in UAE, getting over 13,000 views so far. I got nearly 300 mails on the first night I uploaded the video, said Machedo, also known as the tattoo trainer. Most were from teenage students talking about exam pressure. Some students said the stress of studies was so much they felt suicidal. Others recounted how they were beaten by parents when they didn't score good marks. There were mails from students who had been forced to pursue streams they had no interest in. It was an awakening of sorts, said Machedo, who has since set up a Facebook group dedicated to the memory of Abhimanyu. Called the A+ Student, the group aims to support students, help them voice out their frustrations, network, seek help and take guidance, he explained. The group has already garnered 6,000 followers and the numbers are rising. It's time parents and schools stop persuading academic pressure on children, he added. Now, just to let you know, how did this video come to be is what I want to share with you. What had happened was one fine day in the morning, I just got a call that was from the Express reporter and Anjana, and she asked me if I spoke to Abhimanyu's family, which I told her I have not spoken to them. And she kind of explained to me that they had met Abhimanyu's family, they had spoken to them, and this is where they discovered my video. And then she asked me questions about it, and this is where I related everything of what you actually have read. Now what I want you to understand, I'm sure there are a lot of questions about what is the A+ group, what is it about, why is this there? See, I just need you to understand, and yes, who am I? That's obviously the question that you have. First and foremost is I'm not a wrestler. I know that I look like this. I know I look a little scary, unconventional. It's just that I'm different. All right, I'm different. I'm not the typical normal guy you'd find, obviously, visually and otherwise. So I was a school dropout. I was a failure in school and in college, and then I really suffered. I really suffered because society, my parents, the church, the school, everyone said I would be a failure because I didn't have good marks. I didn't have a degree. So I did suffer because I was lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And yes, many times the thought of suicide did cross my mind. I thought I was useless, as a mistake. So long story short, eventually I pursued my dream. That was public speaking, that was training. And then step by step, after making many mistakes, I finally invested in a lot of books that you can see at the back. I read a lot. And today I am a professional speaker, trainer, and I also work as a personal branding strategist. So what I want you to understand is I value education, I value studying, I value learning. My style is controversy. My style, you need to understand, is controversial. It is not a goody-goody guy. I joke controversially. Like if you check my videos, you find out I'm bashing up guys, I'm bashing up girls, I'm talking about different nationalities, not out of contempt, but rather just out of the fact of controversy and comedy. But there's a certain element of truth in everything that I say. It's not 100% true, it's not 100% false. So the reason I do this is because then it attracts attention. For example, if I just put, say, about world peace and education, I read a lot of books, I would hardly get 1 or 2 views. But the minute I would put something like women are strange, women are absurd, Indian women dress up funny, or they smell funny, or they stink funny, or women need to wax their arms, or get a proper haircut. Men don't know how to eat food, they have hair on their chest. Or so whenever I put any videos like this, people would respond and then it would go viral. So what I realized was, okay, I could take on this comedic path of being sarcastic, aggravating people. But eventually I didn't want to take that path, but I did leave those videos. If you actually Google these videos, you will find videos where I've, I'm a half Malayali. Okay, so I've spoken about Keralites being funny, sounding funny. I'm a Mangalorean, so I spoke funny about Mangaloreans. I've spoken about Bombay guys because I'm from Bombay. Then I've also, spoken about Filipinos, even though I have Filipino friends. I've spoken about Indian women, even though most of my friends are Indian women. I've spoken about guys. So I speak about everyone, not out of contempt, but because you need to understand, then there is some initiative to at least respond. Others people don't respond. But in reality, it's a different scene. Now, this is who I am and this is what I do, okay? The other part is, what is this group all about? This group is, I've created this group with a main initiative of having children come in so that it's not just me, they have somebody of their age group who they can reach out to, make friends, but without adults being there. Because the problem is, the minute adults come there, children are automatically shut down. They are worried who's going to see them, are their parents looking at them, how do they have to be, so they're not in their natural element. So I let them be themselves, and I've created this co-admin group of youngsters who just run the group. Yes, it's not a very perfect group, and yes, there are children who fight like cats and dogs, but however, when it gets to a certain level, I feel that they should calm down. So I just try to shut the conversation then and there itself by giving them a warning. There have been people who have been banned from this group. The reason why they have been banned is because there are certain kids who start giving threats. They start using profanity at one another, and that doesn't contribute to the cause of the group. See, you need to understand, the group is created not to look at, oh, you are not perfect, oh, why are you acting so smart, oh, why is your face tattooed, who are you to tell us? No, it is, I've given them a platform. Use the platform to your benefit, communicate your ideas, share your Facebook pages, tell them about your talent, discuss about an exam, tell them what is bothering you, tell them about an issue in school. If you need friends, if you need ideas, relate to one another. And it really takes a lot of time. Now, you must, I just want to set this record straight. This group is for children. Okay, it is for children, and it's non-commercial. It does not give any benefit. It does not pay any money. Now, just to my critics who already have enough and more critics. There are people who think that this group is making me lots of money. There's people who are thinking that I'm influencing these children to get tattoos, to disobey their parents, to not listen to school. No, it's absolutely false. I want to set the record straight. I'm not getting any benefit out of this group. This group is created only for children to just share their views, keep bombarding posts after posts. In fact, they are extremely intelligent. They know much more, and we can learn. We as adults can learn from children. I spend an average of 4 to 6 hours every single day just maintaining this group. In fact, on an average, we get around 30 to 100 people asking to join this group. And the problem is, each profile I have to scan and make out whether it's a real profile, whether it's a fake profile. And there are a lot of unwanted elements that try to get into this group. People who are not fit to be in part of this group, people who are dangerous for these children. There are spammers, there are, the children can get exposed to a lot of dangers. So I have to painfully scan each and every profile. Then once that is scanned, I have to keep reading articles and comments as to, is this conversation going the right way or wrong way. There are some children who are very enterprising, who are very courageous, who like to fight with me, who like to argue with me, give me bad words. It's okay, you can do it. But when it gets to a personal level, at first I thought I would allow them to express their opinions, but you need to understand that I have other things to do. I can't sit around the whole day just moderating this. I used to give them one warning, second warning, and finally they used to get knocked out. But then what happened is, children, as enterprising they would form groups, and this became a bit of a headache. I'll give you an example. There were a couple of these boys. One fine day, I just opened the page and I'm getting all these threats. I'm going to come beat you up. Our gang is waiting for you. And before I knew it, around 150 or 170 comments just kept coming here and there. I tried deleting them. I tried giving them warnings. I couldn't stop it. So eventually I realized, if people join a group, they need to know the rules. And if not, they are banned. Yes, people have formed other groups, and I'm very happy. I want them to form other groups. Let them form other groups. Let them create other groups. It will at least help me, because I can't do everything by myself. So please form other groups. I've actually asked even my teams, team of small kids, form other groups. However, it's not easy to run, because you need to spend 4 to 6 hours every single day. So this is what the group offers, and I need you to understand that we need to overlook personal differences. Okay, I'm tattooed, I'm of a different religion, he's different, she's different. It doesn't matter. What we need to look at is the central reason why this is created. This platform was created so children could exchange ideas, make friends with one another, talk to each other, and help each other. It is not to see, oh, this group is formed. Who is the group creator? Why did he create this? What is his background? What business does he have? No, mind your own business, do your own thing. I don't want to know what you're doing. I don't want to know your personal life. I don't want to get into your personal details. So, just come there for a good reason, achieve your purpose, be successful, and move on. And yes, there are many children who speak to me, write to me. I do whatever I can. If there is a serious issue, then I ask them to contact the right people. So if you would like to send me an email, any children out there like to send me an email, loy@loymachedo.com. You can send me an email. I'll do my best to answer it. You can write your comments in the group page if you're there, or you can put your comments here. But I just want to say that let this not be limited to me alone. Let it not be limited to my group alone. Please create other groups that can help children. Please do something. Instead of attacking me, instead of attacking someone else, do something to help these children. The other thing which I would like to mention is one of the comments that came after I put up the link for this news article. One of them said, yay, you're going to be famous now, you're going to be known all over. Aren't you feeling great? Aren't you feeling happy? See, what I want you to understand is, yes, it does feel nice being recognized. It does feel good getting your photograph in the newspaper, people reading about it. But then this is short-lived. If this was my intention, if this was my focus to get on the newspaper and get on the news, it's going to be there just for 24 hours, and then it's going to move. People are going to forget about it, and people are going to move ahead with their lives. That is not the purpose. In fact, when publicity comes, the first thing that follows after publicity comes, people always try to dig out mistakes. They complain, they fret, they fume, they point out all the imperfections of the person who's getting famous or popular or whatever. That is what happens in presidential elections. That is what happens when anyone tries to rise to the top. So my purpose is not fame. Please, my purpose is not fame. If you ask me what is my actual purpose, my purpose is to be happy. My purpose is to do whatever I love, whatever I please, to have enough money that I can enjoy my life. Okay, if you ask me, that is my actual purpose. I'm not going to tell you lies by saying my purpose is to touch the world, to change the future. No. Once I've taken care of myself, the other thing I'd like to do is to help others whom I can, when I can, and however little I can. So I'm being very clear. I'm not a saint. I'm not Mr. Good Guy. I'm not Mr. Gandhi, Mother Teresa, touch the poor. No. First, I want to take care of myself, sustain, and because I'm in Dubai, I need to look after myself. That's number one. After I achieve that, the second thing is to help these children and to help whomsoever I can. And it has kind of touched a chord, so I want to help children. The third, which I want to definitely encourage everyone to do, is also do the similar thing and help others. So I want to set the record straight. This fame, this thing in the newspaper, it feels good. Yay, I got in the newspaper, but it's short-lived. It's not going to help anyone. So if you're thinking that my main focus of this was to get famous, popular, whatever, no. Even YouTube views, even if I get 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, unless it crosses 1 million each and every YouTube, I'm not going to get any money. I'm not going to get famous. Even if I get famous, it doesn't help me. So please try to understand the objective of this group, or this the fact that it has come in the newspaper was not fame. No. If you can still help children, let us help children. If I can help my career in some way by the things what I do, yes, great. That is the first thing, but not through these children. No. So I want to differentiate the two things separately. And even my personal life, what I do, who I am, is different from what I want to help other children. So let's not mix both of them. All right. I want to set the record very, very straight here. Yeah, and the final message that I just want to leave you with is there are it is not just me alone who has been doing this for the children. There are a group of 21 children who have appointed as in charge for this group. These 21 kids, at first I thought I'll recognize them, but the problem is there are these other brave children who are very energetic, who keep, you know, bombarding messages, sending emails, and I don't know, it's kind of crazy. They send threats, I'm going to beat you, I'm going to do this, do that. So just to protect the identities of these children, I'm not naming them, but my co-admin team, you know who you are, you're part of my group, 21 of you, you're the most important thing for me. Thank you so much, each one of you. You know who you are, and I want to tell you thank you, because of you guys only this group has been able to perform. So I owe it to you, and all these praises that come is because of my co-admin team. So my co-admin team, thank you so very much. You're the reason why this group is successful. And to the people who hate me, my request to you is this: by hating me, you're not going to achieve anything. By creating these groups of bring Loy Machedo down, bring A+ group down, it's not going to achieve anything. Create another group for a better purpose. Create a group for, okay, let's okay, you don't like my comments about women, don't create let's bring Loy down because he commented on women. Create a group for women's empowerment. Don't create a group that let's bring the A+ group down. Create a group rather, let's help children. Let's support group for children. Do something on the positive note. So this is what I would say. Don't focus on personal indifferences. Don't focus on people's views. You can't change, you can't stop the views of the entire world. All right. And last if not the least, I would just say that there is a link below which I'm going to put, and you can click on the link. But please make sure that you're only a child, because only children are allowed to join this group, that is A+ group. If you're an adult, you can join the mastermind group, that is the adults group. And whatever said and done, I wish all the best for everyone, whoever is trying to join the group or whoever is trying to join any of these groups. In fact, I encourage you, please, if you can start a group of your own, if you can help children, if you can help others, it would be great. So having said all this, thank you so very much. Golfers, thank you, my co-admin team. I love you guys. Thank you to all the students who are part of the group. It really means a lot that you've joined. I just hope we can do whatever it takes to make this group the best. So thank you very much for watching the video. Please share your comments down below. Whatever you have to say, love to hear from you. And to all the children, I have an Ask FM account, that is Loy Machedo. My Facebook is Loy Machedo. My YouTube is loymachedo.com, or you can just Google my name, Loy Machedo. You'll find me. And if you want to join, the link of the A+ group is down here. And I just wish you all the best. Thank you so very much. This group was created for you, children. Don't take pressure from school. Don't take pressure from parents. But at the same time, don't take advantage of the system. I just want you kids to be happy, succeed, and flourish in life. Loy Machedo from loymachedo.com and whoisloymachedo.com saying goodbye for now. Thank you.